A mouth-watering, flavorful Bombay Biryani is a perfect treat for weekends or occasions that everyone would certainly love. This Pakistani dish is truly a feast for your taste buds. So let's begin. For this recipe, you will be needing 2 to 3 onions. We are going to slice them up. So once all the onions are chopped into thin slices, we'll take a large pan and add some oil in it. You can also use asli ghee for this recipe, which gives a very good aroma. So for this, I'm using about half a cup of oil, and we are going to add the onions until they turn golden brown. Once the onions have turned golden brown, we'll add cumin seeds to the recipe and also some garam masala, which includes black pepper, a cinnamon stick, some cloves and black cardamom. And also this recipe calls for some dried plums, so if you don't have any, just grab your hands on it because it gives such a good flavor in the end. Now we'll add some ginger and garlic paste. I've used 1.5 tablespoon of ginger and 1.5 tablespoon of garlic paste. If you can make this at home, use a freshly grind one because it makes such a big difference. You can also use a store-bought one. And now we will use some red juicy tomatoes. I've diced them up. And we'll just let it cook. This biryani is prepared with marinated chicken, fried onions and flavorful long grain rice. I use Shan special Bombay Biryani in this recipe, which is a blend of several aromatic spices. I highly recommend using this masala if you're also lazy like me to make your own at home. So I've also added some korma masala. This is completely optional, but it gives such a good flavor. I'm also using some orange food color, which is also completely optional. You can marinate the chicken a day before or at least 2 to 3 hours before you add it into the masala. So once your masala is ready, add marinated chicken to it and let it fry for a bit. I added about a tablespoon of salt and let it cook until the chicken was tender enough. No biryani is perfect without adding potatoes to it. So for this recipe, I'll be using 2 sliced potatoes. I'm going to boil the potatoes separately before I fry them. So just half boil them, and now let's see. The masala is about to be ready. This is how it looks. And now we'll prepare the rice. This recipe calls for basmati rice or long grain rice. I've used 3 cups of it. We are going to add water in it. 1.5 teaspoon of salt, or according to your taste, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, cloves, and let it cook. Meanwhile, our potatoes are half boiled. I'm going to add a pinch of carom seeds or ajwain to it. Also some chaat masala on top of it, and let it fry. So our potatoes are ready. We have got some roasted onions, and the rice is also done. To check the rice, if it's perfectly cooked, we'll press it between our fingers and see that it's just about cooked. Now let's do some layering. I'm taking a pan and adding the first layer of rice. We'll add some chicken to it along with the masala. We'll also add the fried potatoes, some roasted onions, some green chilies, and also some coriander if you have. Repeat the same procedure with all the layers. Also, if you've learned anything so far in this video, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, a quick tip for parents: if you're making this recipe and you have little kids at home, they are going to find it spicy. So what I like to do is I leave some boiled rice in a pan, and when I serve them biryani, I add some plain boiled rice along with the normal biryani masala so that they do not find it very spicy, and it kind of neutralizes the flavors too. So do try it. To give biryani its perfect color, I'm using some orange food color along with some kevra water. We'll sprinkle it on top, cover it with aluminium foil, and put it in the oven. Yes, you heard that right. I don't like to use the traditional way to give biryani its dum on a stove, because then it's overcooked from the bottom and undercooked from the top, which is not how you want it to be. So just put it in the oven for 20 minutes until it's completely done. This is how it should look. This Bombay Biryani recipe is a feast for your senses. If you try this recipe, let me know what you think. You can also leave a comment to let me know how it goes for you. Follow me for more tips and delicious food recipes. Thanks for watching.